Alright, Xbox guy here. We got our PlayStation 2 Slim, our FBMC, our MX4ISO. So it boots up to this FreeMC menu. You can either launch your OpenPL right here, or you can also launch it at the bottom. It really doesn't matter. This one I think I like showing as one OpenPL, so you only have one choice here. This is the latest version. It's pretty simple to launch. You go over, press X. This will then launch off this MX4ISO and this FBMC card. You'll give it a second to load. It will populate the games. This is actually for a female who's actually interested in this game, so I went ahead and changed the games to a little more age-appropriate games. Like, for example, we have Kingdom Hearts, which is a really fun RPG, Ridge Racer, Simpsons, and the main changes we did was our Sims games. So if you want to play the Sims, you have option to play the Sims, and then if you press down more, you'll see the other games. We have Bustin' Out, The Sims 2, Sims 2 Pets, Castaway, and Herbs. So if you want to play a game, it's very simple. You just go over, you press X, and you wait for the game to load, and you can play it right off your PlayStation 2 without needing the media, and it will play right off this MX4ISO. It's very simple. The main thing to note is when you want to save your games, you're going to want to save it to this FBMC card. It only has 64 megabytes, which is still a lot because the PlayStation has 8 megabytes. But you want to make sure you don't turn it off or corrupt anything, because you could corrupt this card by doing an incorrect save, and there you go. You're able to play the game on HDMI on your PS2. And then in order to exit, the main thing is you don't want to corrupt this by just turning it off. It's not good for it. You have to do a special command. You press start and select at the same time, and then the top button. So you need, obviously, 2 hands to do it. So you're pressing the top 2 buttons, start and select, and it will exit out, and you can play the Herbs or any Sims games you want off your MX4ISO. Alright, so once you exit, you're going to be greeted with this screen here on the memory card. All you do is press O. I changed controllers. And then this will bring you back into the free menu. This happens every time you boot. You can still launch a game normally, but actually when you want to shut down, you actually do want to launch your OpenPL menu. And again, we're launching it off the card and the MX4ISO. You're going to wait for this to boot. I'll show you the proper way to shut this down so you don't have any data corruption or any errors. And if you notice, it will load up with your games every time. Like I said, you can kind of select the games you want to play with the down button. You don't want to go left or right. It's loading off the MX4ISO. When you're done playing, go ahead and hit the start menu. And these are the settings for this. So you go all the way down to the settings, and you'll just go power off and then hit X. And it's like, are you sure you want to power the system? You hit accept, and then the system will power off correctly. That is the correct way to do it, so you don't have any data corruption.